Alright, we're online. Welcome back, people, for what should be normally the last stream that we do on this particular game. Because we've only got one dungeon left, and then, well, as far as side quests go, there's only one thing left to do, I think, before I go to the moon. So, yeah, and that sums it up. Normally, it should be over to tonight. If all goes well. If all goes according to plan, then that's what should happen. Okie dokie. Now let's fix this light over there. Okay. And we're good to go. Stone Tower. Ye who hold the sacred sword you have returned. Blah 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 blah. Let's see. So I'm gonna need these two. Yeah, like this. It was only last night, so normally I shouldn't be able to remember these things. Okie dokie. This one now. The Elegy of Emptiness. So yeah, I'm only missing one mask. Well, two if you count the Fierce Deity Link mask, but I'm only gonna be able to get it on the moon, and before I do that, there's the one mask that you gain from this particular dungeon, so... wait. Yeah, something's wrong there. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm not muted this time, am I? No, I'm not. Okay, because yeah, there was a problem last time. What? It's not working. Not sure if it serves a purpose to kill them all, but... Ah, for fuck's sake. That's a waste. Yeah, hey Tom. Welcome back. For fuck's sake, I hate these enemies. Ah, at last. How are you, Tom? How are you doing tonight? I'm good. Just had a pizza, so I'm good. The eternal topic of food. Ah, excellent. That face. Okay, let's climb this ladder. Yeah, if I shoot an arrow to this thing up there. Yeah, that has to be a fairy, I believe. You had pizza, I didn't, so you are being me. Because you didn't have any. Otherwise, that would have been fine. Just because of that. Yes. Okay, so that's my first stray fairy. Let me see. I should always keep this mask. Yeah, but I think I'm not gonna be able to get the remaining one right now. Yeah, I think it's from the chest that appears if you shoot a light arrow to that sun symbol. But now I want pizza too, but I probably won't have any for the next week or two. Well, it wasn't anything fancy for me or anything. It was just like a deep frozen pizza that I got from the nearby night shop. So it wasn't the best pizza in the world, but it tasted like pizza and it looked like one and it smelled like one. So that's enough for me. Oh, doesn't matter if it's warm and has cheese on it, it's fine. Yeah, it had cheese. It did. Yeah, it has to be the Goron on this one. Because it's bigger and heavier. Are you calling the Goron fat? Well, he kinda is. Well, all Gorons are, so no, by Goron standards, he might not be fat. Yeah, I think that's all the switches I had to activate. I think maybe you have to blow up one of these holes. One of these things. Maybe it's this one? Yes, indeed. I need a small key. Yeah, because otherwise you can't make this block disappear. There's a chest across the lava, so... Oh yeah, but the Goron can cross the lava anyway, so that's fine. You found the dungeon map. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I should never forget to use this mask. But the problem is, there are some chests I'm not gonna be able to get on the first try, so... And I might have to unlock a certain chest just from finishing off all these statues. They have a name in the Zelda series, but I can't remember exactly what they're called. Armos! They're called the Armos. I think they are called that. Yeah, the Armos. That's it. Don't touch it. Blow it up before it wakes, please. Ah, there's an extra chest. there's the small key I need. Okie dokie. These ones are not, like, alive. I'm pretty sure there's still something to be found, but where could it be? There's something up there. Ah, there it is. But there's still another fairy somewhere in the vicinity. I'm just not sure exactly where it is. Something to do with the you have to turn the room upside down or something like that. The whole dungeon revolves around the idea that you can turn the whole dungeon upside down. It's the gimmick of the dungeon, so to speak. That's why you're going to see certain doors which are on the ceiling and which I cannot access at this point. Yeah, these blocks I can't do anything about them until I get the what's it called? The light arrows. Sorry. Because I think maybe if I destroy both, because you need to flip the dungeon, yeah. That's exactly the idea of the whole dungeon. And it makes finding all the stray fairies all that more difficult in this case. Because of this. Because sometimes the mask will tell you that there are some stray fairies in the room, but you can't get them at that point because you first need to flip the dungeon. So, and of course the mask doesn't tell you that. It just sees that there are some fairies in the room, so you need to get Link really mad. Like he picks up the dungeon with his bare hands and like just like flip it upside down. Like I want to try to get this thing to throw me on top. Yes. Okay. Another small key. Well, that worked. It doesn't do anything, no. Ah! Shit. Okay, well, there's nothing else I can do here, so, I have to check all these spots for maybe some fairies. Oh, Deku stick. Will all the water drain when you flip it? Yes, it will. It will actually, because you see there's these holes in the ceiling that you can sort of see up there. But if you flip it like back the way it was, then the water is there again. So it's nothing like super fancy or anything. Like it keeps track of these things, but no, it doesn't. Yeah, that's another chest I'm not gonna be able to get now. But see, there are some chests like this. You can get them now, but you have to like make them appear now, with the dungeon being flipped this side. That also makes things that extra little bit complicated. Nothing in there. Where did I come from? Was I at the bottom? No, I think I was there instead, no? Yeah, I was. That's where I came from. Of course, because I left the room and came back, yeah, they all respawned. The pots didn't, apparently. Yeah, but I think that's all of them. Ah, no, the enemies didn't. Okay, I need a small key over there. Ah, there's a frozen switch up there that I can already activate. Ah, another one of these. Okay, this. Yeah, you have to charge up the mirror over there with the sunlight. Okay, that should do it. And then use it again to get the light to hit that block. Oh, that enemy is so gonna blow up on me. Ah. Oh. Okay. Well, I did good. Doo-doo. Yeah, it's one of these things. Nice dodge. Yeah, it seemed nice to me too. I didn't expect that to work, actually. It was a desperate move. Control stick is a little bit too sensitive once again, so and because these things keep respawning so quick, this is not helping. Okay, that one is not too hard, but it's charging up to the two mirrors on the left, like one behind, one after the other. That is really hard. Third string fairy. Ah yes, there's these sun things on the wall that I can also. Yeah, of course it's going to be the last one. It has to be a stray fairy once again. Well, at least that's one less to worry about. Okay. That worked. I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to be taking care of these guys, so they kind of look like fake Gorons. Pale imitations. Hey, Mush! How you doing, Mush? My rupees! Give me my rupees! Another stray fairy, maybe? Calling out lurkers. Well, I get notified when a friend comes online, so that's why. How are you, Mush? How was your day of relaxation? Is that how I should say? That is an awesome emote, Mush. Pikachu! My poor little Deku Scrub. You're doing okay. Got work tonight, I guess. Well, that's right there. I think the next room is where I'm going to get the light arrows, maybe. Pokemon lover through and through. I like Pokemon just fine. I might not be the biggest fan out there or anything, but I'm a decent enough fan, I suppose. You still have some other ones? Are these properly licensed by Nintendo? I doubt it, for some reason. You know your Pokemon stuff, Ray, but I've unsubbed from a bunch because of resigning from my job. Ah, okay. In the interest of saving money, then, I guess. I guess that's what you mean. Pikachu has. Pika has. Okay, I picked this room clean. Ah, there's a mini boss here, I think. If you shoot that which releases the sacred golden light into the blood-stained red emblem outside the temple, it shall rearrange things in which the earth is born from in the heavens and the moon is born on the earth. Do not forget these words. Die I shall, leaving no corpse. That is the law of Ascaro. The guy who has is a great pianist. I think you mentioned it before, actually. I like butts, but this is just a bit strange. Especially because it's so hard to tell the gender. Yeah, because you can't see the tail. Yeah, female Pikachus have a different tail indeed. So yeah, I know my Pokemon stuff, I guess. To some extent. I think you mentioned that pianist before, actually, Mush. Pretty sure I've heard you mention it before. Now I may just as well go back to the entrance and flip things back the other way, but I'm scared of missing certain things. Casually lists a very unknown fact about Pokemon. I guess I know some stuff. Well, don't all players of Pokemon know that Pikachu has a separate form depending on whether it's male or female? I would expect that to be the case. Ah, I could activate that switch. Ah, yes, nice. Nice. That way I don't have to come back here later. Not a lot. Oh, well, if you say so then. Okay, I picked this room clean. There's no other stray fairy to be found. At least not all of the people you know. Well, they might not be proper Pokemon fans then. Okay, where am I? Yes, I need the light arrows for this. Okie dokie. Well, it seems like I'm like collecting the stray fairies like very quick, but actually I'm not. The last few are going to be harder to go to locate. RIP your Twitch app. It does that for everyone, it seems. It keeps messing up for a lot of people. Yeah, it's up there, so I can't get to it yet. There's a switch over there that I will be able to get as well eventually. Rip your Twitch app. Ow. If you tried Pocket Plays, what is that? An app that lets you like watch some people streaming, or maybe not limited to Twitch. Saib recommended it to me and it works nicely. That might be worth remembering, actually. It's a third-party Twitch app. Ah, okay. Yeah, just like there are third-party apps for other like mainstream services. No, not this one. Ah. Yeah, looks like I won't have any choice. Actually, I only need to move this one. I only need to move that block. Maybe I can get it from here. Don't fall, Link. Ah, okay. It's working. And now the temple is flipped upside down. So the sky is below. And the moon as well. Stone Tower Temple. Whee! Okay, only 6 to go. Yeah, there's a switch over there, but I think I can't get to that platform just now. Not sure, but... Yeah, or wait, yeah, you have to be coming from the other side. And that switch makes a chest appear all the way up there, I think. I could be wrong, but I think that is the case. Okay, I made some certain chests appear earlier, so I should probably try to get them. Yeah, you see, this was the flooded room that you were asking about earlier, Tom. So you see now. The water is indeed drained. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not facing the correct direction. Okay, I made it. I like that they even added holes for the water to go. Yeah. And now some hot air currents, I suppose, are coming out from these holes. Ah, it's already activated. Okay. There is one chest that remains somewhere up there, but where is it? Yeah, I'm still missing a small key apparently, so fucking camera angle. It's not making things any easier. Ah. No. That's not what you do. Ah, okay, there's the chest. I guess you need to activate that switch over there, maybe? guess if you step off of it. Yeah. Yeah, figures. Okay, step on it. You played the Elegy of Emptiness. Ooh, that enemy is pissed off over there. Come on. Come on, little dude. You can make it. The 11th. Oh, only 4 to go. That was a lot quicker than I imagined. And there is still one inside this room, apparently. Oh, but there is one chest left, apparently. Oops. It doesn't smell good. Kinda feels like the chest is supposed to appear right there. But how though? Oh, wasn't there a switch at the other end over there? Yeah. Yeah, figured so. And that has to be the small key, maybe. Yeah, that doesn't answer my question about the small fairy, though. Or maybe it's in the next room. Maybe both rooms count as one. Maybe both count as just one room. At least... shit. At least one good thing about the 3DS version is that you do not have to pause the action constantly to be able to change your inventory and stuff like that. I am not getting anywhere that way. Because you can change your inventory through the touch screen. Which is why I kinda hope that we would be seeing Majora's Mask on the Wii U instead, but, well... guess that was not meant to happen. No fairy in there. Oh! But it's still showing a chest. Where though? It's not this one, obviously. Wait. I bet you it's going to be underneath. Right underneath that platform. Yeah. Nope, you're not getting it now. Gonna have to come back for it later, if I don't forget, that is. You're back. It's working now? That lava looks dangerous. How is it sticking to the ceiling? Well, welcome back, Mash, by the way. Hope it's fixed for good now. Okay, now what? Yeah, there's no fairy here. I don't think there would be any. No. Like this. Yeah, it's another one of those puzzles. There's supposed to be a block somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I have to flip it once already. Let me check the seating. Yeah, bring it to the middle. Yeah, obviously, don't put yourself like on the block like this and then flip the room upside down, because otherwise the block falls onto your head and you're dead and you have to restart the whole room. So not a good idea. I tried it once. It's not a good idea. I might as well just take this free magic refill right there. Yeah, I have to flip it one more time. Okay. Okie dokie. Ah, no, don't fall. Yeah, let's not use magic for nothing and just keep using these. That's too quick. With the camera being right behind Link like this, couldn't see anything. Another stray fairy, maybe? Yeah, 12. So 3 more. Well, I know, at least I know where one is. It's that chest that I made appear, which I'm gonna have to get like when I flip the dungeon once more. So I already know where that one is. Yeah, there's nothing more here. So I guess stupid. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, stupid. What you trying to do? Thanks, Tom. Coming in a bit late. Do, do, do. Man, low rank in Monster Hunter is depressing. Was that because you mean you're playing like the easy missions at the moment because you only just got started? So that's not like because there's no challenge. It's not fun for you to play. Hey Matt, welcome to the stream. Wait, what? Well, okay, let's do this. Mainly because weapon sharpness sucks. Ah, yeah, so you have to keep like resharpening your weapon over and over, and I guess that's what you meant. I mean, I'm not a big expert in Monster Hunter, so you have fun with a little bit of green, then you go down to yellow and you do barely any damage and have to sharpen. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I get that. Amazing game, but you prefer the 3DS version? Well, yeah, the 3DS version is obviously better, but I unfortunately can't stream that one. As much as I'd love to. Ah! Dang it. Hey, Thumb and Mush. Poor Link. Ah, okay. Oh, it was simple actually. Okay. Gotta play some music. Play that funky music, my boy. This peace is what all true warrior strives for. Okie dokie. You got a small key. Excellent. Okay. Wonder what's over there, but I don't think it's possible for me to get there though. I kind of want to check though. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just step through this door and come back, so that way if I fall, at least I will respawn at the entrance through which I came last. Maybe it's possible to get there. Wait, what? No? I'm not allowed? No? I'm not allowed? Okay. Rudy, you just reminded me to remind Mush to stream the CDI games. Well, does Mush have a CDI, or is Mush willing to emulate them, or... If Mush is willing to emulate them, then yeah, that shouldn't be, like, too big a problem. Never! Well, I guess you've got your answer. A very categoric one at that. We wouldn't have Breath of the Wild without these masterpieces. We wouldn't have Breath of the Wild games like this or Ocarina of Time. CDI, Zelda CDI doesn't exist. Yeah, to be fair, they're not Zelda games at all. I mean, it would be an insult to the Zelda series to call these Zelda games. You only have Zelda as the title and like the characters, but Don't you feel by the way, Tom, don't you feel ashamed for your country, because Philips is a Dutch company to begin with? Just saying. That we owe the worst Zelda games ever to Dutch people. Just saying. No, actually it wasn't programmed by Dutch people. I think the program was made by American people and the artists were Russian or something like that. You don't know what CDI is? The Philips CDI? The Philips CDI was a CD-based, well, sort of interactive player that was also sold as a video game console of sorts. It was in part born from the abandoned project between Philips and Nintendo to produce a CD player for the Super Nintendo. Which in turn was a turn against Sony when Nintendo abandoned Sony in the making of the PlayStation add-on for the Super Nintendo. All those really bad cinematics of Zelda that you see on the internet, which are always used in YouTube poops and the like, come from there, from that CDI game. Entirely sure how you beat this boss. Ooh, nasty. Come on. Yeah, I get it now, okay. And I'm running low on magic though. Don't they give you some magic in there? I'd really like to save my green potion for later. If you need any further instructions, then check out the enclosed instruction book. That's Adal Mario. Well, excuse me, Princess was from the Equally Bad cartoon, right? Yeah, that was from the cartoon. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say equally as bad, but it was cringeworthy. Yeah, the animation was okay, but it's just like the story and the dubbing was not very good. Best writing in a video game, 11 out of 10. IGN. I have to use my green potion. You know what they say, all toasters toast toast. I hope we get lots of spaghetti. Lots of spaghetti. Sounds like an IGN rating. I've barely ever actually read anything on IGN, so I wouldn't know, to be honest. Oh, of course, now they give me magic. Flashback to 2009 YouTube poops. Actually, a lot of these YouTube poops were better than than the original material that they were based on. To be fair. Yeah, I should have known. Yeah, that was a bad idea. I just know they hate or love games for odd reasons. They have very polarized opinions. Is that what you mean? I sort of know that they have a bad reputation, so that's why I actually never bother reading anything they have to say about games. Was Waxonator the one who made all those good Disney YouTube poops? Waxonator? That doesn't ring any bell, actually. I haven't watched, I think, any like big Disney YouTube poop, so maybe this is one that I never got to know. I just 7.8 out of 10. Too much water. There is too much water in the game about sailing. Around 6 out of 10. That much. That 7 out of 10 too much water sounded like something that they could have written about, like maybe Wind Waker or something like that. Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay, I'm gonna use these arrows for fuck's sake. Well, that sounded like something that could have been said about Wind Waker. I think that was from the review of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Oh, so no, not Wind Waker. Ah, okay. Come on, I have the mirror shield. I should be able to reflect these lasers. I think they also said something similar to Wind Waker. They may have. I don't know. Or they complained about there being too much sailing. Yeah, that's possible. Well, that would be a sort of valid complaint, I guess. Giant mask. Well, that's the last regular mask that I will get in the game then. Wait, where? Yeah, okay, yeah, the door to the boss is over there, yeah. Okay. So let me get back outside. Flip the dungeon over one more time. Poor Link. Call of Duty World War II IGN review. We haven't even played the game, but it's Call of Duty, so it must be good, right? Right? To be fair, I don't know how to review the last few Call of Duty games, but yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I will say that I mostly always refuse to write previews about games I hadn't played for Cube 3. I know I was asked to write previews a few times about games that I hadn't even touched, just based on like video previews made by some other people and the like. And I said, well, like, if I haven't played the game, I can't really deliver a final judgment. But I don't think that's anything that was ever done actually. But I know I was asked to do it a couple times. Or maybe they assumed I had played the games, but I hadn't. Because to me, previews are to be made from like early hands-on experiences and the like, which is what I do when I write previews of preview copies that we get through Cube 3. So I had to do it for. I think I did one for Hey Pikmin actually. Maybe, can't remember now. Now. Normally there should be 3 chests with stray fairies that I still have to get. It just makes sense to me to play a game before saying anything about it. Well, yeah. I don't even understand why that was ever asked to begin with. I just know that I refused. But now, every now and then, I know that Nintendo sends in review copies and asks us both a preview and a review out of the copies that we get. So I've had to do that in the past, just a handful of times. I do find it hard sometimes not to like turn my preview into a review already, but they ask specifically not to deliver any score on the games on previews, but we never do that anyway, so. Okay. You have Sonic Mania 3 out of 10. Sonic was never good. IGN. No, they didn't really write that, did they? Do you get paid for doing reviews? No, we don't. there's not really anything in it for us, except for the fact that we get to keep the games that we review. Well, I mean, that's fair, because we put some serious work into our reviews, so we have embargo dates to hit and stuff like that, so it's not always a cakewalk to review a game. Yeah, I will agree, of course, that it's not easy. Not always. Not always. Because we all have to chip in sometimes with like really, really bad or uninteresting games. Although I've had a couple occasions where I had a good surprise, like games I would not even have bothered checking out, and I had to review them because nobody else would, and and some of them turned out nice. So there you go. What was that game on the 3DS? Really cheap one. Zombie. It was a side-scrolling game that looks like an old MSX game or something like that, but I can't remember exactly what the title was. I even got to speak to the composer for that game. A really talented guy, actually. Zombie something. Zombie Incident, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, thanks, Mush. Yeah, that was actually a surprisingly good game. It had its faults and stuff like that, but it's a really cheap game I think made by only one guy. So, well, you have to take these things in consideration, but mention them in the review, of course. Okay, there's one more chest over there. I assume the game gets taken away if you miss the embargo date. Well, if it's a download code and it's already been used, what could they do? But that's never happened to me. I mean, if I know that I'm going to be too busy, even if I would like to get the game for free, I will refuse it if I know that I won't be able to make the embargo date, because I'm a serious guy, so I don't want to put the website into trouble or like tarnish the relationship between the website and the PR people and at the different publishers or with the different studios and the like. So it's also nice when indie devs notice your reviews and stuff. Yeah, actually, I think what's their name again? Image and Form was quite happy with my 10 out of 10 review for the first SteamWorld Dig, I believe. I think Cube3 might have been the first website to give them a 10 out of 10. So they retweeted my review actually at the time. Well, they were a really like small and relatively unknown like studio at the time, so it was really their first big hit. And I think they were quite happy with the response from everyone, not just from us, but wait. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, sorry, I skipped a few things there. If you don't make it on time, you probably won't get another game to review. Well, well, not really, but I mean, the people responsible for handing out review codes at Cube3 might not consider you anymore if you if you miss one embargo. Well, if it's not by too much time, that stuff can happen to everyone. So we're human beings, we're understanding and all. So we're usually pretty understanding with these things. Yeah, what I will do is just deliver the fairies already. You had some interactions on Twitter after you reviewed SteamWorld Heist. Ah, that's nice. I got to interview, actually, maybe not in Agent form. Who did I interview in the past? Shinen? The guys who made Fast Racing, Neo, Fast RMX. Well, I got to interview Shinen when they right after the release of Nano Assault Neo on the Wii U at launch. Actually, at launch on the system, I got to review these. Oh, I got to review these Dutch people as well. What's their name again? Two Tribes, the makers of Tokitori, and I made the third interview with the makers of La Mulana, Nigoro Studio. They're Japanese people, them. Zoink are also a great team too. Ah, yes, okay, yeah. If you do that more often, they won't like it. Yeah, yeah. You mean if you deliver a review like late? Yeah, of course, yeah, they wouldn't like it. But I think we're doing a good job overall, like to finish our reviews on time. I mean the whole team, the team as a whole. I don't think there has ever been like many big, huge problems, thankfully. Ah, one of the most awesome swords ever. You got the Great Fairy Sword, set it to C to use it. This sword was actually put in Soul Calibur 2 for Link. Link can use it in Soul Calibur 2, it was amazing. It looked beautiful in Soul Calibur, actually, that sword. You interviewed Tomorrow Corp. Ah. What did they do again, Tomorrow Corp? What are the games that they worked on? Because I know them by name, but I can't remember any game they worked on off the top of my head. They were formed from the team that made World of Goo. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, now I see who they are. You still need to play Human Resource Machine, and together they have made Little Inferno and Human Resource Machine. Ah, okay. I was actually interested. Well, Little Inferno, I must say, I was never much interested in it, but Human Resource Machine looked interesting to me. I like the art style, especially. And now that it's on Switch, I mean, if it's discounted someday or something like that, then maybe I would consider getting it. There are so many games now that I got before they got discounted, and later on, like, they got like a pretty big discount. That now I'm a bit more on the fence about getting them like day one when they come out. Wait. Little Inferno was a bunch of fun, really hard game to review though. Yeah, I would imagine, yeah, because it's kinda unconventional in terms of gameplay and the likes. There's not really anything like it that would qualify as good to which you could compare it or something like that. So I would imagine that it would be hard to review, yeah. No, it's not the right type of arrow. You got a good class? Okay, man. I hope you have a good day in class then. And good luck with that, yeah, as Stomp just said. Well, we're just about to finish this dungeon. Little Inferno is hot because there isn't really conventional gameplay. Yeah. It's a game where you like burn stuff or something like that. I sort of remember that you have to like bring stuff up near a flame and like burn them up. I don't know actually. I can't quite remember now. Like I said, it's not something that I ever found appealing to me. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I mean, there has to be like different types of games for different types of people, so I'm cool with that. Ah, shit. Yeah, I better wait for it to come down then. Ah! Wait. Wait. No, come back down, Link. Little Inferno is great, but yeah, it was really hard to write a review on it, especially considering it was your first proper review. Ah, so yeah, I would imagine it holds a special place for you then. For fuck's sake, it's hard to get to hit them. Don't you get some magic from this? Massive Link, go smash, smash. Yeah, actually I found this boss battle was harder in the 3DS version. Here it's like almost too easy. The way they changed it or something like that, well, made it feel harder to me. Come on. Ah yeah, I'm all out of magic now. You found it harder in the 3DS version too. You're glad you weren't the only one. Ah, some magic. It's going to disappear. It was too far away. Now what do? I don't have any green potion anymore. I used it up earlier. Ah, over there. Run, Link, run. Wait, as the Goron, maybe I'd be able to catch it faster, maybe? Ah! Come on, Link. Ah, okay. Okay, we're back in business. Yeah, the camera angles don't always make it easy. camera is a bit too close to Link, actually. Ah, just kill it, for God's sake. Come on, Link. Ah, okay, I was just gonna run out of magic. Again. And I'm out of magic. That last hit came just in time. Where is the heart piece? Ah, there it is. Okay, now there's one heart piece that I still have to collect, which I could not before. And then I can go to the moon. Just 4 more. Yeah, 5 actually. 4 on the moon and 1 that I'm going to get to have to get like right now. Call us. That's what they're saying. Without being told, we understand, so now you'll help us out in exchange. We'll call you from atop the clock tower, so do something about him, right? What? Their voices sound sad. You don't want to? Yeah, 5 more, yeah. Forgive our friend. Forgive what? Your friend. What do you mean by forgive, huh? What friend? They mean Skull Kid, you idiot. Yeah, this was a container, yeah, just now. Like a full container. The curse was lifted. Okie dokie. I'm still missing a few maps actually, so if I want to really be complete about this, I should probably like ask Tingle to sell me a few. To truly get 100%. Yeah, I'm lucky to have a little fairy and blah blah blah. Stone Tower, Clock Town. Tingle, tingle, Kalimpa. I'm not about to steal some such silly words. I don't have some maps for the swamp part of the game, apparently, it seems. I'll pay him a visit over there then, but not now. I need some magic. Bombs, arrows, magic. Okay. Oh, it's so minuscule. Dawn of the second day. Ah, and they put me back up there. Okay. There's always something behind the waterfall in video games. In Zelda games in particular. Even in the first Zelda there was something behind the waterfall. Yeehehe. It seems somehow you have managed to send the Ikana's wandering spirits into peace. But outside of Ikana there are still swarms of wandering spirits with lingering regrets. The ones in this room want to meet you again and have been waiting here for quite a while. Go see them if you feel like it. I'm sure they'll welcome you. Yeehehe. I was running too fast actually. Oh, this guy again. Well, at least it's the last time we're gonna see him. So there's that at least. It's the most reused mini-boss in a Zelda game. No, that and the Cyclops in Link's Awakening, maybe. Cyclops in Link's Awakening is in like 4 different dungeons, I think. Oh, I didn't even see that there was another one right there. Yeah, each room has a chest with 100 rupees, I think. No magic? I'd like to refill my magic meter, just in case. I know what this is. I know what boss this is. No magic? Ah, they're so stingy. Well, okay. Let's do this. Come to think of it, maybe this would be a better option. The FPS drops in cutscenes though. I don't know if it's so much the FPS or if it's this weird motion blur effect that they put in certain cutscenes in Majora's Mask. But in this particular one, because there are so many individual like things to animate, all these little bubble things. Maybe it did slow down a little bit over there. I just didn't pay attention. Okay, come on. Come on, give me an opening. Yes. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was not even what I was trying to do. Wait, Link wasn't too sure if he wanted to get onto the platform or not. This was a really ambitious game at the time of its release though, so it's not surprising if there are some frame drops. The actual game running on the N64 suffers from more frame drops than this Wii Virtual Console release, so actually here we have it good, to be fair. That sword is like OP. I think it might be the one with all the bats, the fourth one. Or maybe maybe not. Didn't Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask both run at 24 FPS on the N64? It could be. Yeah, they were targeting 20 frames per second, actually, I think. Yeah, 20 or 30. But they were not hitting that cap all the time, so oh no, these ones are actually easy. Oh, easy. With that sword, it's easy. It's amazing how this looks better and has more complex world than some games made 5 years later, whereas the 3DS versions runs at 30. Ah, it wasn't 60? Oh, I actually didn't pay attention. But that wouldn't surprise me though, because for the stereoscopic 3D you have to render the same scene twice, from different point of views, each for one eye, one for each eye, so yeah, that makes sense. Yeehehe, you really are an amazing person, Rudy C3. I know, thank you. It seems you've somehow managed to heal their souls. Maybe I shall vanish soon myself. Well then, yeehehe. Yeah, here actually I'm capturing at 60 frames per second, but I may have just... Maybe if I had left it like at 30, that wouldn't have changed anything. I just didn't feel like changing my my OBS settings. Okay, well, so that's 4 heart containers to go. Now, what I have to do is beat all the other 3 bosses again. Oh wait, what is this cave? Oh, it's rupees, I bet. It's going to be 50 rupees or 20. Oh no, wrong shoes. Oh, okay. Maybe Triforce. Wait. I think the only recent Zelda game to run at 60 FPS is A Link Between Worlds. Ah, that could be, yeah. That's quite possible. Healing souls, murder, all the same. Maybe Triforce Heroes too. Yeah, I haven't played Triforce Heroes, but it seems to be running on the same engine, so that wouldn't surprise me. If A Link Between Worlds is 60 FPS, then yeah, the other one would be. Yeah, neither Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. I think these two were 30 frames per second too, I believe. Tingle is somewhere around here. All the 3D Zelda games I've run at 30 or thereabouts. Okay. Hello, Mr. Fairy. Will you buy one of Tingle's maps? Woodfall. I think I've got all the maps now. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's take care of the other bosses then, since I don't have any choice. If I want to get to the moon. No, not the mountain village. It's Snowhead, where I have to go. Get the Goron mask. No. No! I didn't mean to do that. I've been playing it so much, I keep making mistakes. Bet I'll fall again, Tom. Yeah, that wasn't the right song actually. It's na 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 na. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, I'll fall again. I fall every time, at least once. I wish you could skip these cutscenes. After you've seen them once, you shouldn't have to sit through them one more time. Thus far, you are 100% on it. Well, thank you. Just to spite you, I want to succeed now. It's not too late though. So far so good, but it's not too late. I could still fall. Well, I didn't. I didn't, not this time. Okay, I have to beat this boss again. And I think, but I could be wrong, I think after I get the Fierce Deity Link and the last remaining pieces of heart, if I want it to save, I have to restart and beat all the 4 bosses one more time. I think, but I could be wrong there. Because I think it won't save otherwise. Shock, you're in shock. Okay, well, let's do this again. Ah, that's unfair. accelerating. Ah. My angle wasn't too good. Swap leveling sucks so much. Wait, what? Swap leveling sucks so much. Why didn't they put exp share in the virtual console version? Oh, it wasn't in there? Because actually I don't remember if I got it or not. I'm not far into. I mean, I'm not done with the silver version yet, but it seems indeed, yeah, I haven't gotten the exp share in that one, and I don't think I did either in the yellow one. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. You can get it after you caught 50 unique Pokemon. And then maybe I did get it. I can't remember now. Jeez, it's been like a year since I got the other one. But that is usually after you already leveled a bunch. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean then. Yeah. Zora Cape. Yeah, you have to speak to the lab assistant. He is in one of these little houses that separate like a certain road and a town or something like that maybe. But I can't remember now. Oh wait. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I remember it now, Tom. Yeah, now that you say it, yeah, it's coming back to me. Link isn't even stationary on the back of the turtle. Bye bye. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Cute turtle. You know, I think I need this. No turtle? Old turtles and tortoises became Truddle in my group of friends. No Truddle? Ah, okay, well if you say so. I will not argue. I love turtles. Ah. Where is it? Where is it? It's a shame you can't use OP swords here. No, not in this battle, no. Since I have to fight it underwater as the Zora. Ah, no! No! Ah, come on. Come on, swim back up. Where is it? No! Ah! I'm surprised it let me actually do a spin attack right there underwater. I didn't mean that to happen. Wait, what? That fish was fine? Ah, it's a drawn-out battle. Come on. Should be dead by now. No! Don't get back in the water, no! How many more hits is it gonna take? Okay, this should be the last one, right? Okay. Just hopping around. just one more boss. The one from Woodfall Temple. Now I can continue resting in peace and blah blah blah. We've been there and done that already. No, it's not the right song, and I have to be a Deku scrub, I believe. Yeah, that's it. Here I should be able to use my OP swords. Yeah, let's take out this sword actually. Well, there you go. That was a much shorter boss battle. Sorry. Okay. Now I should head back to what's it again? Because I like to have a few blue potions with me when I go to the moon. I know the witch might want to sell some to me. If I bring her a mushroom. And they might be cheaper than if I have to buy them from the Deku Scrub in Ikana Valley. Ikana Canyon. More exactly. Oh, nice face, Link. You got a magic mushroom. Your nose is tickled by its fragrant scent. Okay, oh, come on. Oh, but maybe I have to save her sister first. Maybe she will not agree to, she might not even be at home, actually. When I get there. Yeah. Oh, but I have a red potion actually on me, I think. Even 2 even. Which I didn't buy from her sister. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see if she mentioned that it's her sister's potion or not. Because I had this reflection before. I asked myself, is she going to be able to tell that the potion didn't come from her sister or not? Or maybe her sister actually makes all of the red potions that get sold in the game. Maybe they have like the exclusivity of the recipe or something like that. That would be interesting. Patented potions, maybe? Maybe. Okay, let's see. Normally she should say something about it. Ah, that color, that smell, that's definitely Kotake, she said. Well, more than likely it's just like the programmers just didn't bother to program something different. I mean, the game doesn't keep track of where you got the potion from. But I mean, if you want to put some logic behind it, then all of the red potions in the game would have to be made by the sister. Otherwise, how could it have the scent and the color of her sister's potion? Well, I saved her sister, so that's not the way. Because unless I talk to her, maybe she wouldn't. Trying to listen to the monkeys. No, okay, so she went back home, okay. Requires a mushroom. What a scent. Oh, you did great. You did a great job finding this one. I just haven't been able to get my hands on any of them, and that put me in a real pinch. Well, I can use this to make something, so come back later. I think you just have to step outside and come back in, and she will agree to sell you some blue potions. Welcome, my potions work very well, they do. Kumi told me all about it, so did you take the boat cruise yet? Ah, she gives me one for free, okay. Yeah, that should be enough. More than enough to face the moon. Okie dokie. I had the rupees to spare anyway, so I was like, I might as well just do this. Now I do hope that if I complete the game now, that it's going to save all that I did during this last cycle. Otherwise, I would have it would not be saved into my my save file. I mean, I wouldn't care too much because it's just for the sake of this stream that I wanted to like restart a fresh game from the beginning. But like, still, I would like to like be able to keep a complete save file on this Wii Virtual Console version. Because I'm not sure that it saves anything after you've beaten the last boss. Wait, what? I was wondering why. I think I need bomb chews on the moon, so I might as well just get a few. Okay, maybe a powder keg, but I don't think I need one. I'll just get one just in case. I mean, it's not like I can put these rupees in the bank anyway, because the bank is holding already more than it can contain, so... Like, if I take out 26 and put everything back in, then it will let me put some back in, because it's not at 5,000 anymore. You can technically get like 5,499 in the bank. That's the maximum you can have in it. Ah! He gives me another 5 rupees, well, okay. Okay, now I'd like to get some magic and maybe some hearts back. I want whoop Charmander. You get it at what's the name of the city? Isn't it the in the city where you isn't it in the city where the second gym is? Or was that Bulbasaur? Because I know there's a house where you can get one of the starters. In the city where the second gym is, but I can't remember the name of the city. Both of them. Bulba is in a house, yeah. Okay. Just above the city, there is a guy that just hands you a Charmander. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, when you get across, like, how do they call it? Nugget Bridge or something like that, where you have to fight, like, 5 different trainers and they give you a gold nugget for winning against them or something like that. Nugget Bridge, yeah. Okay, let's go in position. And now I have to wait. No choice. What's the song you have to play again? To call them. Oath to Order. Okay. Now I have to wait. No other choice. Four hours to wait. Well, thankfully not 4 real hours, because that would be even more painful. Thanks, Tom. Okay, 3 hours. I think an hour, maybe 1 minute or something like that, or maybe less. I didn't get anything else to drink. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think it might well be like a full minute. I'm looking at the time on my laptop at the same time. Yeah, not quite. I think it's not quite a full minute. Yeah, a full hour is more like 45 seconds actually. Well, it appears to be more like 45 seconds. I mean, you can slow down time and maybe it's cut by half, maybe. So maybe that would be like 1 minute 30 seconds per hour. I don't know, I'm not sure. No, it has to be even slower than that, I think. Because I've already been playing on this cycle for over 2 hours, so yeah, that would not be quite right otherwise. Okay, well, here we are. So yeah, to avoid repetition and like making this stream too long, I will not go back to Dawn of the First Day to save my progress once I get all the heart pieces and stuff, and we're gonna find out anyway if it saves what I did. Well, I will consider it a 100% playthrough anyway. And if I have to replay it like off stream later, if I want to complete my save file, it's okay. Sis! Tail. I don't know if it's tail or tile. Swamp Mountain, Ocean Canyon. Hurry, the four who are there. Bring them here. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy. That's it, I won't let things go the way you expect them to. Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me, hehe. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it. No, I don't have to, No, not like that. Okay. Here they come. I think they actually may have made like a lower level of detail town just to just for that scene alone. Or maybe not. Maybe it's actually the real like full fat Charmina plane. Because yeah, this scene slows down quite a bit on the N64 when you play it on real hardware. That moon is awfully close. I don't think anything would save you here. Yeah, normally. If this was the real world, yeah, you would get some weird shit happening from the gravity alone. The real world doesn't work that way. But they stopped it anyway. And the fact it won't descend so slowly, yeah, definitely not. We did it, it stopped. Sis! Tile, or tail, or whatever. Good, we made it in time. The giant's call worked on the Skull Kid. Hey, Skull Kid, do you realize what you've been doing to everyone? Wait, sis, don't be so hard on the Skull Kid. Tail, why are you protecting him? Aren't you mad at him for hitting you so much? He was lonely, the Skull Kid. He was trying to destroy everything around him. That is not the same as a lonely child. We can't allow that. The power of the mask made him do it. It was too much for the Skull Kid to handle. It's cause he doesn't know his place. On top of having a weak will and no strength of heart, he's a fool. Certainly he had far too many weaknesses to use my power. Yeah, that's right. Admit your stupidity. Huh? A puppet that can no longer be used is mere garbage. This puppet's role has just ended. consume, consume, consume everything. Donald Trump, 2017. Or Kim Jong-un, also, if you want. Crazy people like this. Wow, this isn't good. Let's go back. Let's go back. Hurry, the Song of Time. The Song of Time. Oh no, you've got to be kidding. Don't tell me you're going up there. I won't do it. You go by yourself. I'm staying here with Tal. I'll go. What? What are you saying? Is something wrong with you? You don't always want to be running away. If only I had been stronger, the Skull Kid wouldn't have. That actually would make me laugh. Well, it's such a belligerent guy that, you know. I understand. I'll go. After all this time, Tail, you've gotten really stubborn, just like someone else I know. You know, you guys are really stupid. Well, we can't just keep running away, Tattle. Yeah, I want to do this one first. Ah, nice weather, isn't it? Masks, you have a lot. You too, will you be a mask salesman? Yeah, it's pretty, I quite like it actually. Then I'll play with you. So, the masks, give me some. I'll give him the ones that I barely ever use first. More. He asks 3 now and 3 afterwards. So let's do it like this. Thanks. You're a nice person, aren't you? Hide and seek. Let's play. Alright, I'll hide. Oh yeah, I have to get the heart piece from here, but I must not make a mistake though. Fuck it. I'll just look up a walkthrough just to know which way I'm supposed to be going for this. Heart pieces. Majora's Mask. On the moon. Which way am I supposed to be going? Go left, left, right, left. Okay, left, left, right, left. As for the exit, I will look for it on my own. I'll go right, right, left, right. I don't know. Just trying things up. No, that's not the right one. So I went what? Right, right, and left? Felt like it. Or maybe it's left, left, right, right. Ah, I can't remember now. Left, right, right. Ah, it was the right way. Okay. That mask, take it off. You found me. Hey, I want more masks. More. More. Hehe, thanks. You're nice. Can I ask a question? The right thing. What is it? I wonder, if you do the right thing, does it really make everybody happy. Greedy. Yeah, and the one that has the face of the last boss is actually the greediest because he asks you 4 before you play with him and 4 afterwards. Okay, the other one which is kinda hard is this one. Masks, you have a lot. Blah 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 blah. Because it's a thing where you have to be the Goron. So I will fall, Thumb. I'm going to fall there. It's almost a given. I will more than likely fall. Well, so far so good. No, oh, that's a shame. I was doing so good so far. But it's really hard. That's why I'm doing it first. That way I'm done with it and I don't have to deal with that anymore. Here I don't touch the control stick. I just let myself move forward. It's easier that way, I find. Let me just stop here for a sec. Yeah, one. You're keeping like a count of all the times I fall. Keeping tabs. Where's the piece of heart? I think it's supposed to be over there, but maybe with the draw distance. Yeah, it wasn't showing up. Okay. Ah, this sends you back to the beginning. Yeah, I think I trapped myself already. Maybe. Yeah, that's supposed to be an angelic looking smiley there. Two. Make it 2. Mark it down. Mark it 0. Smokey, you're entering a world of pain. A world of pain. Well, that could have been a lot worse. In terms of the amount of tries. An emote from way back in the MSN days. Wait, yeah, but it's still in use. I mean, this shortcut is still in use in some places, so I knew which one you used. I must not step on this. Well, I only fell twice. That's quite good, all things considered. Okay, let's prepare 2 masks that I can give him. Yeah, these 2, why not? Skype as it's still. Ah, yeah. Maybe that's where I've been using it before then. You, what makes you happy? I wonder, what makes you happy? Does it make others happy too? Okay, what is the last one? Yeah, not this one. I want to do this one first. Ah, nice weather, isn't it? Blah 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 blah. Disappointing. Was hoping for some payback for earlier this stream. for a certain thing about pizzas. Oh, for the one time I didn't fall when I was supposed to. I've given away almost all of the Star Fox team masks. Just get that OP sword out. Take it out and just finish him up. You said that you would do it one try out of spite. Ah, yeah, okay. Oops, I went the wrong way. Yeah, it's that boss again. Ow. There's a chest that I can hookshot to. Arrows? Yeah, arrows. Yeah, take out that sword again. How did you get up there again then? Hold on. Yes, it's something like that. Okay. Good timing. I think normally these gossip stones tell you either where to find all the masks or where to find the heart pieces, but I can't remember. What is it again? The mystical stone responds to the mask and speaks to you, but its words are heard in secret. It seems the all-night mask was being sold at the curiosity shop. Ah yes, okay. So all of these gossip stones that are on the moon give you hints as to where to find all the masks in the game to get the not the true ending, but like so how to get them all to get the Fierce Deity mask, which does make getting to the ending a lot easier. It's on the ceiling. Yeah, I should not have like set it on the ground too early. Okay. Come on. He's gonna ask me for some more masks. So let's give him this one, this one. wonder what's under the mask. Okay, just one more, but it's not all that hard, that last one. So let's already prepare the mask I will have to give. Where's that kid? Ah, there he is. Come back here! I'm not giving you my rabbit mask, not yet. It's my favorite, so no, the bunny hood is the correct name. Yeah, the hard piece is over there. And this is the last one. All 52 heart pieces. Yeah, I stopped taking down notes because I knew in the end which ones I still had to collect and which ones I didn't have to. No! I wanted to get inside the flower. Hype! Hype! Hype it up! Yeah, I think it has to be the yellow one. Or I can get across, maybe. Yeah, pretty sure it had to be the yellow one. But now I have to let go of my bunny hood. I wonder, do those people think of you as a friend? After all this hype, I need a quick toilet and drink break. You want me to wait for you? Because this is the end of the game. I can wait, I don't mind. Yeah, I'll wait. Go, 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 go. Go do what you have to do. It's okay, I'll just wait a little. Let's appreciate the beauty of this place. Oh, there's birds actually. I never paid attention to this kind of detail. Can you shoot down the birds? I don't think I've ever seen these birds even anywhere else in the game, to be honest. Wait. I actually... Weren't these on the cutting room floor website as being unused? I wonder now, actually. The cutting room floor Majora's Mask. Because I think I've seen this bird model being listed as unused. Let me see. unused animations, unused cutscenes, data, resources. Also, besides the pool, there's a group of birds. These birds were unused and mostly non-functional in Ocarina of Time, but work perfectly fine here. Maybe that these are the birds they're talking about then. Ocarina of Time, cutting room, floor. Unused content, animations. Unused actors, yeah, maybe it's under that list. It seems to be the same model. Yeah, it does seem to be the same. Maybe a bit different. Ah yes, okay, yeah, the bird was repurposed for Majora's Mask, where it flies around a tree on the plains of the moon. Ah, okay, so the cutting room floor already knows about this, but I had never noticed it before. This is the first time. Ah, neat. So this was an unused bird that was already in the Ocarina of Time cartridge. Okay, Tom, I'm waiting for you. Yeah, the moon is surrounded by an invisible wall, I think. If memory serves right. Yeah. Ah, you're back. Okay, just in time. Excellent. Your real face. Show it to me. I was just reflecting on a bird model that was used here, which was an unused bird from Ocarina of Time, repurposed for this game actually. Everyone has gone away, haven't they? Will you play with me? Yes. You don't have any masks left, do you? Well, let's do something else. Let's play good guys against bad guys. Yeah, let's play that. You got the fierce Deus mask. Could this mask's dark powers be as bad as Majora? Try it on with C. Are you ready? You're the bad guy, and when you're bad, you just run. That's fine, right? Well, shall we play? Seems like such a trap. It kinda does, doesn't it? But it's super easy as long as you have this mask. It's not over yet. Not yet. transformation. When I see that transformation, it reminds me of Resident Evil 2 actually, to some extent. And there you go. Done. It's the power of the Fierce Deity's mask, otherwise it's a lot harder than that. Nintendo really likes tentacles, it is disturbing. Ash said she likes tentacles once. Some people like tentacles, so yeah, they have to appeal to that kind of audience. These guys didn't flee. Rats! Thank you. But now the great question is, did it save anything? After it's done, I will reset the game just to see if it saved anything, but I think it might not have saved anything that I've done during this last cycle, like the last dungeon, getting the last heart piece that I didn't get on Termina itself before I went to the moon. I think it didn't save anything, but that's okay. I didn't want to have to go and get the Fierce Deity mask and go back to Dawn of the First Day just to save and then having to beat the 4 bosses all over again. I can see why you like it, but if you make kids games, it's just kind of weird. You still thought of me as a friend. Yeah, you've done wrong. Did you save me? I thought they didn't want to be friends with me. But they hadn't forgotten about me. Friends are a nice thing to have, hee. Could you be my friend too? Bye bye, giants. Hehe. You have the same smell as the fairy kid who taught me that song in the woods. In Ocarina of Time. They're implying it's the same Skull Kid. I know, let's do something. Oh, so the evil has left the mask after all. The evil. Well now, I finally have it back. Since I am in the midst of my travels, I must bid you farewell. Yeah, you stole his mask. Just shaking in your boots. Shouldn't you be returning home as well? Whenever there is a meeting, a parting is sure to follow. However, that parting need not last forever. Whether a parting be forever or merely for a short time, that is up to you. With that, please excuse me. Please understand. He does look a little bit like Hiwata, to be honest. But you sure have managed to make quite a number of people happy. The masks you have are filled with happiness. I don't have any anymore. They're all gone. This is truly a good happiness. All my masks are gone. Stolen from me. With the Mario mask. Yeah. Well, both of us have gotten what we were after, so this is where you and I part ways, isn't it? You know, it was kind of fun. Well, it's almost time for the carnival to begin. So, why don't you just leave and go about your business? The rest of us have a carnival to go to. Hi, Samuelus. Aw, you just arrived when it's about to end, Samuelus. You missed the rest of the stream, unfortunately. Because I'm done. I'm done now. All that remains is the ending now. Thank you. Ah, she's a bit sad that he's going away. Producer, supervisor, Shigeru Miyamoto. Yoshiaki Koizumi. That's a name that rings a bell. Toshio Hiwawaki. Yeah, you know. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I quite like the ending in this one. The way it shows you like everything where you've been, every location you've been to and stuff like that is really well made. How everything is now back to normal and how it's supposed to be. The boat is going the other way, but the other Gerudo is pointing backwards. I had never noticed that actually. Yeah, these guys were already dead though, so they have not been brought back to life or anything. Waving goodbye. I quite like the character model for the Deku Princess. She's well made. I can't remember now if they had like different colored hair in Ocarina of Time, because there were a number of them in there as well. Without Bowser face here on our clothes. Do you know what the next stream is? It should be Star Fox 2 normally. Yes and yes on released game. Yeah. Yeah, what I like about the character model for the Deku Princess is that when she moves her braid, which is made of leaves, It like moves around and waves with each of her movements when she like turns around and stuff, which for an N64 game is the kind of detail that you would not normally get. You would not normally see something like that. Here you can see like the frame rate isn't too high. Character voices. That's also another name that rings a bell that I must have seen in an interview or stuff. Yeah, of course, they have to show you like how the story of Anju and Cafe ends. Although you don't get to see Cafe being back to his normal self as an adult. They never show you. So you don't know. Ah, shoot. It went to sleep mode or something like that. One more model is too much. Maybe, actually, that would be a valid reason for them not to show it. I think if it was unused and somewhere in the memory, we would know already. We would know about it already by now. So, the character model must not exist at all. Okay, so where's my remote now? Where did I put it? There it is. And that is the ending. I don't think you can go back to the title screen or anything that way. Yeah, it's another hint that this is the same Skull Kid as in Ocarina of Time, the one to whom you teach Saria's song. Okay, so you can't do anything here, no pressing start or anything, it's not gonna do anything. So I want to reset, see if it saved anything, but I think I think it didn't. Okay, let's see. Anything not saved will be lost. Well, yeah, but that's what I want to check actually. Wait, what? I reset the console for some reason. What? Okay, well, that's okay. Well, let's see. Let's see if it saved anything. Oh, I hope it did. Yeah, I know. I have a classic controller already in my hands. Come on. Show me. Enough with the suspense. I did apparently. Ah, nice. Nice. Oh, thank God then. Thank God for that. Oh, okay. Ah, awesome. It saved everything. Well, okay. That's a complete save file then. With everything done. Okay, yeah, that's a 100% playthrough wrapped up. I'm happy about this. Well, thanks a lot for watching then. This is the end of this episode 6. Yeah, it's not like Star Wars. There's not going to be another trilogy or anything like that. 2 trilogies was more than enough. So, thank you all for watching. And normally next time, maybe tomorrow. I'm not quite sure yet. There should be Star Fox 2. If not tomorrow... Yeah, if not tomorrow, that would be on Friday then. Yeah. It's one or the other. Okay, well, thanks a lot. Thanks, Tom, for being around. thanks Samuelus for showing up, even though, well, you didn't get to see much of it. That's a shame, but, well, it happens, and it's okay though. I mean, it's okay if you didn't, but I appreciate you showing up. And if anyone of you out there wants to keep up with the streams, not miss anything, just please make sure you follow. I stream almost daily, mostly, and always around that time of the day. Sometimes a bit earlier, but that's a more rare thing, unless it's Sunday. Usually I stream in the afternoon and in the evening on Sunday. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!